Hello, my friends. I'm Dr. Anna Collins, and today I want to talk with you calmly and clearly about this topic. Because many people live with it quietly every day, not realizing how much it can affect their comfort, their energy, and the way they move through life. If you have ever looked down at your feet at the end of the day and noticed that they feel swollen, tight, or uncomfortable, or if your ankles seem puffier than they used to be, I want you to pause with me for a moment and take a slow breath. You are not imagining this, and you are certainly not alone. I meet many adults who gently roll up their pant legs in my exam room and say, almost apologetically, "My feet just don't feel right anymore," or "My shoes feel tight by evening," or "My legs feel heavy and tired for no clear reason." Very often, people assume this is just part of aging, something they must accept and work around quietly. They buy looser shoes. They avoid standing too long. They sit more. They stop mentioning it. And over time, these small adjustments slowly change daily life in ways that can feel discouraging. What I want to do today is sit with you and talk about this in a calm, supportive way. Not with pressure, not with fear, and not with extreme claims. Just clear understanding and gentle guidance, the way I would speak with you if we were sitting together in a quiet exam room. Let us begin by talking simply about what swelling in the feet and ankles often represents. Your lower legs are doing a lot of work every day. They support your body weight. They help you move. And they are farthest from the heart. Blood has to travel down into the legs and then work its way back up again, against gravity. This return journey relies heavily on movement, muscle activity, and the natural flexibility of your blood vessels. As we get older, many small changes happen gradually. We may sit more than we used to. We may walk a little less. Our calf muscles may not contract as often or as strongly. Blood vessels may become slightly less responsive. The tiny valves inside the veins, which help move blood upward, may not close as efficiently as before. None of this happens suddenly. It happens slowly, quietly, over many years. When blood and fluid do not move upward as easily, they can begin to pool in the lower legs and feet. This can show up as swelling, a sense of tightness, heaviness, or aching. Shoes may feel snug by evening. Socks may leave deeper marks. Ankles may look less defined. Sometimes there is also a feeling of warmth, pressure, or mild discomfort. Many people tell me that the swelling is worse at the end of the day and better in the morning. That pattern often gives us an important clue. It suggests that gravity and prolonged stillness are playing a role, rather than something sudden or alarming. And that is actually reassuring, because it means there are gentle ways to support the body. I want to say something very important here. Swelling does not mean you have failed your body. It does not mean you have done something wrong. It means your body is asking for a little more help than it used to need. One of the most powerful forms of help is movement, but not the kind of movement that feels intimidating or exhausting. Many people believe they need aggressive exercise or special equipment to improve circulation. That belief often stops them from doing anything at all. The truth is, the body often responds best to slow, consistent, gentle movement, especially in the lower legs. Your calf muscles play a very special role in circulation. They act almost like a helper pump. Every time you move your ankles or lift your heels, those muscles gently squeeze the veins in your legs and encourage blood and fluid to move upward. When those muscles are inactive for long periods, such as when sitting or standing still, that pump becomes quiet and fluid can linger. Many people find it helpful to think of movement not as exercise, but as circulation reminders. Small movements done regularly can be very supportive. For example, while sitting in a chair, slowly lifting your heels and lowering them again can activate the calf muscles. Gently pointing your toes forward and then drawing them back toward you can do the same. These movements do not need to be fast or forceful. Slow and controlled is often more comfortable. You might try doing this while watching television, reading, or sitting at the table. Some people like to link it to something they already do, such as moving their feet during commercials or while waiting for the kettle to boil. The goal is not perfection. The goal is gentle consistency. Another supportive habit is changing positions regularly. Many adults sit for long stretches without realizing how much time has passed. When the body remains still for too long, circulation slows. Standing up, taking a few steps, or simply shifting position every half hour or so can help remind the body to keep fluids moving. This does not mean you need to be constantly active. Rest is important too. It simply means that breaking up long periods of stillness can be helpful. Hydration also plays a quiet but important role. Many people are surprised to learn that not drinking enough water can actually contribute to swelling. When the body senses dehydration, it tends to hold on to fluid more tightly. Blood can become a bit thicker and harder to move. Over time, this can make circulation less efficient. Sipping water regularly throughout the day, rather than drinking large amounts all at once, often feels gentler on the body. Paying attention to thirst and urine color can offer simple guidance. Pale yellow urine often suggests adequate hydration, while darker urine may be a sign that the body would welcome more fluids. Food choices can also support circulation and fluid balance. This does not require a strict diet or dramatic changes. Many people find benefit in focusing on whole, simple foods that feel nourishing. Foods that naturally contain potassium and magnesium may help support fluid balance inside the body. Fresh fruits, vegetables, beans, and leafy greens are often part of this pattern. Some people notice that heavily processed foods, especially those very high in salt, can make swelling worse. Being mindful of labels and choosing fresher options when possible may help the body feel more comfortable. This is not about restriction or fear. It is about noticing how your own body responds. I also want to talk about the lymphatic system, because it often does not get much attention. In addition to blood vessels, the body has another system that helps manage fluid and waste. This system relies heavily on movement and gentle pressure. When joints and tissues move, lymph fluid is encouraged to travel and drain. The ankles and feet contain many small joints. Gentle ankle movements, such as slow circles or tracing shapes in the air with your toes, can help encourage this drainage. Many people find these movements feel soothing rather than strenuous. If a movement ever feels painful or uncomfortable, it is always appropriate to reduce the range or stop. Elevation can be another helpful tool, especially later in the day. Lying down and gently raising the legs above the level of the heart allows gravity to assist fluid return. Many people enjoy doing this while resting, listening to music, or reading. Even short periods of elevation can feel relieving. It is important to combine elevation with movement at other times, because elevation alone does not activate the muscle pump. Think of it as one piece of a gentle routine rather than a complete solution on its own. Breathing patterns also influence circulation more than many people realize. Slow, deep breathing can help the nervous system relax and can gently influence blood flow. When we are stressed or anxious, breathing often becomes shallow, and the body holds tension. Over time, this tension can affect circulation. Taking a few minutes to breathe slowly, allowing the belly to rise on the inhale and soften on the exhale, can be calming for both the mind and the body. Many people like to practice this before bed or upon waking. Others use it during the day when they feel tight or restless. I want to pause here and acknowledge something emotional. Swelling and discomfort in the legs can affect how you feel about your body. Some people feel embarrassed, others feel frustrated or worried about the future. It can be hard to talk about something that feels so personal. Please know that these experiences are very common. They do not reflect weakness or failure. They reflect a body that has carried you through many years and is now asking for a different kind of care. If you are caring for someone else, perhaps a spouse or a parent, you may notice these changes in them as well. Encouraging gentle movement, offering water, and creating moments of rest can be acts of quiet support. Sleep also plays a role in how the body manages fluid. During rest, the body has a chance to rebalance and recover. Poor sleep can affect circulation, inflammation, and how discomfort is perceived. Creating a calming bedtime routine and addressing sleep challenges when possible can support overall comfort. Footwear is another small but meaningful factor. Shoes that are too tight, stiff, or unsupportive can make swelling feel worse. Many people find that shoes with a little extra room, soft materials, and supportive soles feel more comfortable, especially later in the day. Socks that are not tight around the ankle can also help reduce pressure. Compression socks are sometimes used by people with swelling, and they can be supportive in certain situations, such as long travel or prolonged sitting. However, they work best when combined with movement rather than replacing it. The body still benefits from activating its own muscle pump. Throughout all of this, gentle communication with your healthcare provider is important. If swelling is new, worsening, or accompanied by other symptoms, it is always appropriate to ask questions and seek evaluation. You deserve clear explanations and thoughtful care. What I hope you take away from this conversation is a sense of calm understanding. Swelling in the feet and ankles is often the result of many small factors working together over time. Supporting your body does not require extreme measures. It often begins with gentle awareness and small, consistent habits. You might choose one thing to focus on this week. Perhaps moving your ankles while seated. Perhaps drinking a bit more water. Perhaps standing up more often. Small changes can feel manageable and empowering. Your body is not asking for perfection. It is asking for kindness. As we come closer to the end of our time together, I want to remind you that improvement often happens gradually. Many people notice subtle changes before dramatic ones. Feet may feel lighter. Shoes may feel more comfortable. Legs may feel less tired by evening. These small signs matter. If this conversation has helped you feel understood or given you a clearer picture of what may be happening in your body, I invite you to gently tap the like button. It helps others find this calm, supportive information as well. If you would like ongoing guidance like this, you are welcome to subscribe to the channel. And if someone you care about might benefit from hearing this message, sharing the video can be a simple way to show support. You are also welcome to leave a comment if you feel comfortable. You can share what you have noticed in your own body or what has helped you feel more comfortable. Many people find reassurance in knowing they are not alone in these experiences. Thank you for spending this time with me. Please take good care of yourself, move gently, rest when you need to, and remember that small, compassionate habits can often help the body feel more supported as the years go by.